Also, Team Hell No is put back together
Oh
when
man.
Daniel Bryan and Kane are to challenge the Bludgeon Brothers for the tag team titles. The Bludgeon Brothers, in fact, cost Bryan his shot in the gauntlet match. Whose idea was it to put Team Hell No back together? And was this something you were excited for?
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, that was such a successful thing that they did. And that was before my time on the writing team. But man, how funny were some of the stuff they did with them and the doctor and
Oh,
the ordering and Kane's the guy that comes up to take their order. There's just so many things that they did that were so funny. I believe in my mind, as far as like that's what made Daniel Bryan to me. That's what made him like somebody I love, other than just this great technical wrestler who can do it as good, if not better, than everybody else. Like, okay, that's cool. But for me, the guy who likes entertainment and juggling chainsaws, like, show me something. When he showed me that he could had great comedic timing, and
yeah.
all of a sudden he opened up a Pandora's box of come on in, you know what I mean, and welcome aboard, let's have a blast. And man, that's when for me, like I said, that's when he really impressed me. Now, what impresses me now is that he's still, going hard, even after injury after injury. So he really loves the game of wrestling. I wish he would love the game of entertainment more. I'll
Okay.
say that. I'll say that.
Do you remember whose idea it was to put Team Hell No back together? How that came apart?
No, but I'm sure. To me, look, there's great people in the writing team. They always get crap from everybody because they want their jobs and they can't have it. But they come up with great stuff like that, and you just go like, oh yeah, we can put them back together for this thing and put us and tell a story with the Bludgeon Brothers to Daniel, and Kane will go away or whatever, you know. So there's many things to many people talking. It's hard to go, I came up with that idea, or he came up with that idea.
Right.
And look, in a writing room, there's a lot, and you've probably been in one. There's just a lot of spitballing, and some of it,
Some things come back later
some
too.
things come back. Yeah, some things come back around, and you go like, okay, so that's funny because I've laughed at it twice now, and you know what I mean, and it came back around the room again because that was so good, and so that's one of those things, and it's also like, oh man, it's a gimme. We got Kane there. We can use Kane. It might have been the time where Kane was running and he could work this day, but he couldn't work any more dates or something. Honestly, that literally happened, and he was like, I'm in my campaign for mayor. I can't work on TV every week.
Well, Kane will return and save Bryan, and the crowd would absolutely erupt because it was 6 years since the team was first put together, and we saw that night the
Holy
WWE
mackerel.
Universe had a fondness for that team.
Oh man, do you remember them standing in the middle of the ring and
Electric.
no, yes,
Everybody.
no, I mean, and the whole building is doing like it really was electric. Kane was great in his role, but Daniel was too. It was like, I don't know, it was fun, but still real wrestling. Like Daniel was the jokes, not after the bell rings. You know what I mean? And I think
Yeah.
that was what was important, as Daniel always brings it. You know what I mean? And so to be that comedic guy with the big dude, it's just such a odd couple. It's comedy work, comedy. Some comedy is generational, and odd couple stuff always will work.